Feeling good, hon? Feeling good, hon? Feeling good, hon? Hey, Megan, how you doing? How's it going? It's 9 o'clock here, 9 p.m. Oh, 1 a.m. Where are you? Hey, Rita, how you doing? Hey, M and J, how's it going? Oh, it's 6 o'clock. Where are you, M and J? Rainy here today. Oh, okay. Yeah, rainy, kind of misty. I like it like that, though. I mean, it's not so hot for interviewing people, but I think it's kind of cool to drive around in. That's where I stay when I'm on the road. Yeah. Hey, Peter, how you doing? I live about 250 miles from here. Today was 2 weeks here. It's my second week. No, today I did not. Nope. Yeah, pretty much. Yep. It's pretty much a reason for traveling. Yep. Yeah, I know it's glitchy as always, man. I can tell right away if it's people got notices or not. You ever do anything like that, Peter? Hey, Oki, how you feeling today? I do still see them, yeah. Just saw her the other day. They have their own channel, you know. Yeah, they're hanging in there. Oh, really? Sorry about that. God, man, it sucks. You keep a better attitude than I would. Oh, that's cool, Peter. Cool. Yeah, it's Maddie and Gerald Owens, Owens. And it's Maddie, Maddie. Yeah, I hope it ends for you, man. It sucks feeling like that. Good. How you doing, Shannon? Oh, that's interesting, Peter. Yeah, I keep in touch with them even when I'm not interviewing them. Yeah, it's charity, you know. It's you know, depending on your circumstances, it's not that easy to do, you know. Yeah, I get what you're going through. Believe me, I've been there before. Sucks. That's an individual decision, Peter. You're enlightened. You know what it involves, and you recognize it. So that's most of that. Some people don't see it as a problem. I'll get you some more jerky now that it's cooler. Okay, when I get back home, I'm gonna send you some aged cheddar cheese as well. You really like it. 10 year. I'll do 15 year if they have it. I don't know if you've ever had that old of aged cheddar cheese, but I probably shouldn't send it to you. You'll never want regular cheese again. Okay, Evan J. Yeah, yeah. I'll be on here probably an hour or so. Yeah, yeah, it's no problem. I'll get it at that one place too. Yeah, I don't know if it's bravery. I've always kind of been that way. I mean, and I don't really look at myself as like doing anything great. It's kind of a hobby. There's nothing worse than seeing somebody going out thinking that they're saving the world by giving somebody $10 and asking them how they're doing. I just don't think it's that significant. I appreciate the compliment, but uh, I wish I could do more. I don't know what it would be. Yeah, you'll know what I mean. You'll wish I didn't send it. It is so unbelievably good. It's ridiculous. Okay, Emma J. I'm not kidding you. It's a taste you won't believe. Seriously, Obi. I'm not kidding you. It is so damn good. What you'll do is you'll eat it, and you've never tasted cheese like that. Then you'll keep going back to the refrigerator until it's all gone. I'm not kidding you. I do it all the time. I swear, I'm not kidding. I thought I was lucky to find out about these things. If you went to French finishing school where you came from educated parents that lived in a nice neighborhood, you went to classmates that's parents were cultured, you find out about wine and cheese and things like that. Meat. Hey, Diane. Yeah, no, that's how it is when you get something that good. I mean, the good news is it's good jerky and you enjoy it. You like it a lot. The bad news is you won't want to buy any jerky around where you live. You'll never buy a piece of jerky in a party store again. Old, hard, rawhide, crappy tasting stuff. Sucks. There are two semi-famous jerky places, and you've got jerky from one of them. The second one, I usually get jerky there, but the one you got this last package from, that's the best jerky out there and nobody knows about it. It's actually a fruit market, not a butcher. I don't feel guilty, Peter. Hey, Dolly, how you doing? Hey, Blue Butterfly. She's down near my feet. She just jumped off the bed. I'll tell you something. I don't think this is any something that you don't already know, but you know what I've learned is like I don't have much video today. You know, it's kind of a crappy day. Nobody was out. Really, nothing to really record. You know, I like that kind of stuff. Most people don't. But I'll tell you what I've noticed when I, you know, getting a drunk driving ticket is people don't really understand how it works. And you'll run into a lot of people in Michigan. 08 is the limit. And what that means is if you're 08 above, it's a slam dunk for the prosecutor. They don't have any burden of proof to prove. The medical community and the legal community has agreed that when you're 08 and over, you're legally drunk. No ifs, ands, or buts. There's no defense for it. But what people don't understand is that people get drunk driving tickets all day long for being under the legal limit. That doesn't mean they're going to let you go. You can blow a 03, which is nothing, get in a car wreck, and if that cop thinks that that alcohol impaired your driving in some way, which they usually do if you're in an accident, you have alcohol in your breath, there's a very good chance that you're going to have a drunk driving ticket stick. You do not need to be anywhere 08. So here's my point. You know, I drink these Dragon's Milk. Sometimes I get 3, but usually I only drink 2. It's 11% alcohol. And I notice if I get back and I have video and I'm making files and I'm maybe changing the settings on my camera, but particularly uploading videos and making files, even after 1 Dragon's Milk, you wouldn't believe the stupid shit that I do. So it just goes to show you, I mean, there's an argument for any amount of alcohol impairing your abilities somewhat. Now, you may not get a drunk driving ticket over it, but you may get one. But I can't believe some of the stupid shit that I do after 1 beer when it comes to fooling around with video. Yeah. So I promised myself I'm going to get all my video in order before I ever touch 1 beer. No, good idea, Pokey. Yeah, because you could get a DUI and you would have had the same incident happen, whether you had alcohol in your breath or not. It happens all the time. It's why it's funny, you know, for a while you could go into bars and they had breathalyzers where you could test yourself. And everybody be blowing 05, 06. Oh, I'm okay. Not really. Well, the breathalyzer here, they just use that for probable cause to get the blood test. Yeah, you get the blood test. They got that down to a science over here. We have an organization called MAD, Mothers Against Drunk Drivers. And if it wasn't for that organization, people would probably still be driving drunk all along. Right now, up in the air is THC levels. Yeah, you know better. That's good. Yeah, that can happen, Peter. You got lucky. Yeah. Hey, Terry, how you doing? Terry, send me your phone number later, will you? I don't know if I had it or not, but I wanted to send you something. I couldn't find it today. Hey, Amanda, how you doing? That's no kidding, intellectual pieces. You're right. That's exactly true. You'd be surprised at people that get nailed with drunk driving by running up to the party store to get a bag of chips or going through the drive-through because they got hungry. Stuff like that. I mean, you don't need to be in a head-on collision going the wrong way. Hey, Patricia, how you doing? Yeah, that's right, Eric. That's exactly it. Oh, okay, Blue Butterfly. All right. Yeah, that's exactly it. Super powerful. Yeah, they are. Yep. Probable cause, Jordan. You have to have a reason for that. Sobriety test, right? That gives them probable cause to arrest you and take your blood. And if you refuse, it's an automatic revocation. That's why. Yeah. I mean, I think some of those sobriety tests are a bitch. I mean, there's some of those things that people struggle with sober. Yeah, I take it a day at a time. I don't really know. There's really, honestly, there's no reason for me to go back. There's nothing for me to do up there. I mean, I like it and everything, but nothing to do. Oh, fourth pint, wow. And now with these microbreweries and stuff where the alcohol content's much higher, it's not like you're drinking a 3.5% Budweiser anymore. I mean, like the one I'm drinking now, 11%. Yeah. Oh, you don't like alcohol, don't you? Okay. Huh. Yeah, I don't have anything to do with him. He's bad news. Yeah, count backwards, the alphabet, all that kind of thing. Yeah, I know, Eric. Yeah, you're right. Yep. Budweiser is like Anheuser-Busch. It's been a company that's been around for a million years. They're slowly going out of business. I mean, who would ever thought 40 years ago that microbreweries would be hitting big, giant brewing companies in the pocketbook, but they have. Whoever thought in this day and age someone could come out of nowhere and compete with car manufacturers, not in Detroit, but everywhere, like Tesla. Unbelievable. Oh, did you, MJ? Okay, that's how it happens, yeah. Yeah, you definitely notice it. You sure do. Old people call it truth serum. 2 beers, all right, Dolly. Hey, Mary, how you doing? Oh, Dan, I like mainly stouts, real dark beer. I don't really care for ales that much. Oh, come on, Mary. One swig and your head spins. You gotta be kidding me. Yeah, I don't get by those PF Chang's that much. Man, it's hit or miss with those places. That's no kidding. Yeah, that's it, Joseph. That's it. That's it, Joseph Manoki. You got that right. Sure moves things along when you're dating. Hey, Faye, how you doing? It's a night of moderators. Yeah. My parents were both big boozers. I'm not, I mean, I do drink, but neither is my sister. That's no kidding, Peter. There's some truth to that. All that stuff, power outages, alcohol, rubbers coming off. There's all sorts of people running around because of that. I think I'm one of them. I know my sister was a shotgun wedding. They definitely didn't plan on me 16 years later. I'll bet you money it was a drunken escapade. Yeah, I'm realizing that gummies just aren't for me. Either I don't take enough or I take too much, or I just rather have a beer or two. Oh, you too, Peter? Yeah. Yeah. I've been reading this book about elements, the periodic elements, you know, uh, different metals and mining and gold and stuff like that. It's really interesting. Oh, isn't that something, Bill? Yeah, you know all about it. Isn't that something? Yeah. Well, good for you. Well, it turned out okay. Drinking wine and eating skins. That's the way to go. Hey, Katie, how you doing? But I think at least in theory, it should be better now than it was when I was conceived because of birth control. Yeah, I didn't start drinking when I was about 25. Are you kidding me, Eric? Wow. Yeah, my dad drank the fifth, sometimes 2/5 a day for 40 years. Oh, really? How was it? How was it, intellectual? I don't know. I just, wasn't into it. People always come up with these bullshit stories, why they don't drink. I got a buddy like that too. I think it's just because, the same with me. I just really wasn't into it. I didn't like the taste of it. Hey, Stephanie. First beer at 12, no kidding. Wow. I remember trying beer one time in high school, and it's like, man, this isn't for me. I still don't like the smell of marijuana. Yeah. I think I mentioned last night, the airport's busier, which is kind of nice. Well, I'll tell you, the freighter traffic is way down for the ships. Yeah, it's it, man, Jay. You better believe it. Well, law enforcement, they use your answers to their questions to cross the T's and dot the I's. And then after you're arrested, they thank you for being honest. Are you kidding me, Mary? A family member? What a jerk. Alcohol does funny things to a developing brain. No kid, Noki. Wow. How'd she ever turn out, your sister? No, I think you guys are about the same age. I think Mary's a little older. Yeah, take your license on the spot. That's right. Oh, you drink every night, huh, Katie? Would you consider it a problem? No, okay, man. I watch. Yeah, the first 48 is criticized for being racist. They say that they prey on uneducated African Americans. And if you watch that show, it's kind of hard not to agree. Lawyer Up is right. The right to remain silent is not part of that show, but it should be. These people are so stupid. Yeah, there's something wrong with her too, Dolly. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, okay. Thyroid cancer, huh? Don't talk to police is right. There's a Harvard professor. Maybe if you just type in YouTube, the right to remain silent. He teaches at Vanderbilt. Is it Vanderbilt? No, where does he teach? No, it's an East Coast school, but he's a Harvard grad. He got a ton of views. It's the right to remain silent. Skinny guy, kind of red hair. He's a full professor now. Excellent lecture he gives. No, it doesn't make any sense at all. And you can't own a gun if you have a medical marijuana license. You can't buy a gun from a federal firearms dealer. And you can't have a CCW, but yet you can drink. Doesn't make any sense at all. No, you're right, Terry. Oh, thank you, Original. You've been drinking again. Yeah, board will do it. Board will make you drink. Okay, that's good, Katie. Yeah. Oh, really? Yeah, it's funny, how alcohol affects some people. No, I never watched that. uh, yeah, it's interesting, all these things that's one argument against evolution. Because in theory, mankind should evolve away from substances that hurt them. And they don't. Yeah, 18, yeah. I do. I could drink at 18 when I graduated. We used to go over to Windsor too. Yeah. They changed that as well. That was a disaster, 18. Yeah, you're right about that, Opie. Yeah, calories will do it. A lot of sugar. I mean, I've read a lot of stuff on alcohol. They'll tell you it's good for your circulation. If you drink red wine with antioxidants, you'll live longer, blah, blah, blah. But I think if you took all the evidence, good and bad, I think you'd be better off not drinking alcohol. That's just my opinion. I still drink it, so, I'm a hardhead. But hey, Pam, how you doing? Oh, 21 to buy cigarettes, huh? I got it at DeLuca's in Westland. Never been there before. I was on my way to a Middle Eastern restaurant, and I saw that place, the stoplight. So I quickly Googled it, and it had 5 stars, so I pulled in. Yeah. Oh, really, Mary? That's interesting. Yeah. Oh, no kidding, Ben. I never drank in high school, and not in college, really. Yeah. No, I never looked, Jeff, to tell you the truth. Oh, thank you, Matt. I don't really look for holes in their stories. I listen, and that's it. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, I like wine. Wine's interesting, really. I mean, I learned wine late as well. It's a lot to wine, actually. Shut up, intellectual. I give them a lot of things. I pay everybody for every interview. And another thing too, and I'm not bragging, but I think you should know about it. And, there's a lot of things I do for people that I don't record because the only reason I do that to begin with is to account for what people send that I give out. I don't want somebody saying, hey, that $50 I sent, what'd you do with it? But I give money out all the time. Homeless people walking, having a hard time walking, and whatever. Not tons, but enough to buy a nice lunch. Oh, Lansing, yeah, I spent a lot of time up there. You ever go to Ella's Taco over off Grand River, Michigan State's campus? That's some of the really good Mexican food. It's owned by a Greek family now, but they've been in business forever. I'm holding off on deliveries. I got stuff from August. I just got too much stuff to hang out. Uh, yeah, most were rolling. Yeah, I hardly ever have anybody say no. You know. Oh, did it? Oh, thank you, Jeff. Yeah, I don't talk to her anymore, Jeff. Thank you. Yeah, it's just too much stuff to hand out. I have stuff from August. My van's still full, and I've been here 2 weeks, and it's really slowed down in the area. No, that's kind of true, Tricia. You're right. Yeah, it's really been slow. I didn't see anybody today, although I'd only spent a few hours. But I've been looking. Believe me. If I don't see some of these people pretty soon, I'm gonna give this stuff to other people. I just can't have it forever. Yeah, a lot of restaurants still closed. They sure are. There's a lot of places that never open. Actually, the McDonald's I noticed today on Springwells and I-75 is closed. A lot of hotels, motels, quite a few of the lodging facilities around the airport are closed. Yeah, you might be surprised. You know, not it would seem like I'd be that kind of guy, but I'm not. It's weird, isn't it? You know, everybody thinks like when I run into people, I guess I'm social for about 10 or 15 minutes. It's weird how this turned out for these chats. You know that I do them. It's so weird. Because if you had a big party and everybody was showing up, I'd probably never show up. We can't figure it out. Oh, are you intellectual? Yeah. Yeah. No, I didn't even hardly go to any parties in college, to tell you the truth. Oh, yeah, I don't think you've seen anything yet. I mean, I'll make one comment about this because I don't want to wreck a good chat talking about this damn COVID, which I think people are trying to escape. But this thing is going off the rails, crazy, increasing big time. No, I never play hate cards. Don't like it at all. Don't like any board games. If I go to a casino, I play the worst things of all, the slot machines, just brain dead, sitting there, pushing the button. You know? Yeah, I don't want to become famous, that's for sure. I don't. I think I do. I think I have a sense of humor. Depends what you're talking about, of course. Yeah. Hey, Pam. Yeah, it's going to be I mean, I hate to say this, but you know that I think this winter is Daisy's down to my feet. She just jumped off the bed as I turned this on. I do show my face. You've seen lots of things. I just think it's stupid talking into a camera. It's weird. Oh, do I go? Yeah, I would deliver cards. Yeah. I still have a bunch of those. I have cash to hand out. I haven't been able to hand out. Everyone has a different sense of humor. That's why you can get into trouble joking. You know, you'll notice these super popular people that everybody likes. They're never joking. And that's part of their popularity because something that they think is innocent and funny, it's easy for people to misinterpret. I know it sounds crazy, but I think it's true. Yeah, you know, you never know when you're going to piss somebody off. What else was I going to tell you today? Oh, do I? Yeah, people get aggressive humor. That's why if you look at sexual harassment statutes, they've got joking and kidding in there. Because, you know, you go and tell Sally she's got a great body and she's offended, and you say it again, and she sues you, and you say, oh, I was just kidding. Well, if you're going to say something like that, you might as well be serious because the penalties are the same. Yeah, I was talking to a couple of people on here that are on the chat quite a bit about borderline personality, and I was reading through that today while I was eating. And they talk about people like me. And they said you either like people or you don't. Really, I would say that's one of my faults. There's not faults. There's not much in between. Hey, Ercole, how you doing? Yeah, it's a sign of ignorance. My mother-in-law was like that. She would just bring up the most odd, strange stuff during a formal dinner or a holiday event. You just want to reach over there and choke her. Yeah, my wife used to say that her mother said what was on her mind. I said, yeah, she's ignorant. Oh God, I hope not. Yeah, you know what I mean, Terry? Yeah. Oh yeah, I know what you mean. I was sitting when I was eating at that PF Chang's. There was a lady in her, I don't know if it was her daughter or what, talking to the waitress behind the bar because I didn't want to wait longer to sit down. And she must breathe through her ears. That lady did not shut up the whole time I was there. And when I had those sushi rolls down in Toledo, they got you spaced out at the bar. Once again, you couldn't sit at a table. And a couple was there. They were like a few seats over from me. And this guy comes on. He reminded me of Gary Busey. And somehow he brings up football. For 45 minutes, that guy, he identified himself as one of the owners and just talked this guy's ear off while the girlfriend or wife just sat there, never included her in the conversation. And I thought, man, this guy is super ignorant. And so was the guy. It was just totally inappropriate. And how you could be, he looked like he's about 50. How you can be that age and be that ignorant, I'm not sure, but I'm glad it didn't happen to me. Oh yeah, I had two parents with those. Yeah. I was thinking about that though, Frisky, because let's say you take a popcorn machine and you take all the kernels and you take like 20 of the kernels out and you paint them different colors. Every day you turn it on, it's going to be a different arrangement in different circumstances. So if you look at the DSM and things like that, you'll find that that's for insurance purposes. You know, so they kind of go in and out and that kind of thing and are related. It's hard to pinpoint it. Oh, really, Bailey? Yeah. It's a pretty good day. Not doing a whole lot. Have an easy day. Read, went out to the airport, looked around for some interviews, went down the Detroit River, that kind of thing. Not a great day, but an okay day. Got quite a bit of reading done. Yeah, it was all right. Yeah, she likes riding. I don't think she likes riding on those 6,100-mile trips. Now I got rid of him for good, Terry. He's gone for good. Another adult that has no place to go. It is like normal late fall, though. I mean, this is what I remember as fall being like years ago before the world went nuts. It's not 104 degrees and there isn't 2 feet of snow on the ground. This is about what I would expect. I'm still married. Yeah, I'm still married. Yeah, I've been messing around with my wife for 43 years. You believe that? Lived with her for 12. Been separated for 22. Still married. Nuts. I should say married with her for 12. I dated her even before that. Isn't that wild? Still keep in touch. Yeah, it was cold here today, like 42. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? She lives with some guy. She's been living with some guy for 10 or 15 years or something like that. Yeah, it's 43 actually, total. Because I started dating her, I think, in 79. So 41 years, yeah. She can't afford my half of the house, and I got my insurance through her work. That's why. I think that divorce may be coming though, because I'm going to be able to get Medicare in January if it doesn't go away with the new president, and I won't need insurance anymore. But I don't really care. I mean, I don't know what she's going to do with it down there. She likes living down there. She couldn't get a mortgage by herself. It doesn't really. I'm not worried about it. Yeah, I mean, I'm a moody guy. I mean, you see me at my best. I had a lot of great relationships with women for about the first 4 months. You know how it is. I expected a relationship to be like when you first start dating and you really like each other. It's just not reality. It is a lot of years, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, it's like, it's another level of a relationship. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, I guess neither one of us want to let it go. Yeah, that'll affect you, Bailey, for sure. Yeah. Yeah. I just, it's certain type personality. I couldn't do it. But yeah, I realized this relatively early. I can remember when I was married for about halfway through, when I was like 36. I didn't get married till 30, and I remember thinking, I don't really think this is for me. And I had a super nice wife. There's not one thing I could complain about. She's sleeping down near my feet, Katie. Oh, really, Bailey? Yeah. Oh, Evan J. That can happen. Nah, I think the one's over for me. Nah, I don't think I would. Yeah, I would have got divorced. I mean, if it would have been something like that, but the chances of that are pretty low. Yeah, I like the romantic stuff. I don't like the day-to-day getting to know them too well. Yeah, medium rare steak, that's true. Hey, Eric, where do you get that? Where can you buy prime meat around Detroit that you know of? Yeah, well, we ban everybody that's not bailing. Oh, routine, yeah, I know what you mean. Well, I'm kind of like holding off on getting any donations right now or gifts sent to me because I have a lot of stuff to hand out, but I'll change it and I'll let you know what the new plan will be. Oh, it changes. Well, I've always said that, I think relationships in general are based on hormones. And as you age and those hormones die off, both sides, male and female. They used to say for years that, women reach menopause around 50 or so, give or take 5 years. And that, that was a sign of getting old. And they used to brag that men could produce offspring until the day they died, which is true. But over the last 15 years, they've been able to pretty much peg that this old sperm isn't worth a shit. You can still, conceive, but it's not exactly A grade. It's more like the hot dog compared to prime rib. Hot dog. Yeah, well, it's only because we constantly get rid of people, Mary. It's not inherent. Oh, okay, Eric. Okay, good, good. Yeah, thank you. I mean, it's just. I mean, I seem like I don't know what to say when people say that to me. I really don't think it's that big a deal. I mean, I try and help them if I can, but it's in a very small way. So today I go get a sandwich at a restaurant here in Dearborn before I got my coffee. I don't know why I woke up hungry. And as I'm sitting there eating my sandwich, I see this lady limping really bad, pushing one of the small carts that you have in a grocery store. Bent over, bunch of stuff crammed in there, old shoes. And it took her forever to get up to the exit of the restaurant. And I was finishing my sandwich. And I kind of ate it fast so I could meet her as she passed in front of the door. So I finish it just as I get out there. I said, hey, are you hungry? Would you like something to eat? She said, they won't let me go in there. And I said, oh, okay, well, I can get you something if you want, or I'll give you some money to get something to eat. And she said, no, they won't let me do that. Pretty soon the manager comes out, who happened to wait on me when I went in there. She said, so-and-so. She was nice, but firm. She said, you're going to have to leave. I told you can't be out here soliciting customers. I said, hey, she didn't solicit any customers. I came up to her and offered her lunch or to pay for her lunch. She was actually kind of cool about it. And I gave the lady some money, but she wasn't going to go in there and get lunch, that's for sure. No, you're not really a vegetarian, Mary. Not really. Sort of. Yeah. Oh, really, Joseph? Yeah, there's a lot of these channels. I guess they charge for you to join the chats. And I don't really follow it. I think I would never do that. The 7-year itch, I don't know if there is or not. I mean, I think people, relationships fall apart at all different times. And it's just more of a cliche than it is a reality. I don't think anything magical happens in 7 years. I think people get together and break up from day one till their 50th golden wedding anniversary. Yeah, I do that a lot. I mean, I don't think it's that big a deal, man. I've been lucky, man. Especially, I got out of a big hole, and I'm lucky I did. Wouldn't have been some people helped me out temporarily, I probably wouldn't have got out of it. But I've kind of always been that way. I'd like to say that that's why I do it, but it's really not. I think I give away more money now than I used to, but it's only because I'm nearing the end of the road and everything's paid for, and it's not like I'm giving them $100. Yeah, they do. I mean, I think, I don't use the term blessed very often, but I think I'm fortunate that for whatever reason, I'm not like a lonely guy. And I think that's what gets you in a lot of hot water. I'm sure I'd be in a relationship if I liked somebody around. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Yeah, you know what I mean? The people that I can't figure out is these open relationships. Man, I don't know how you can do that. Any of you guys know of any married couples that have open relationships? I just don't think I can handle it. And I also don't think that marriage should be an endurance test. Things aren't working out, you're miserable, get divorced. Yeah, I don't know if I'd call it independence. That's what Mary calls it. I think it's more just not wanting someone around. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense to me, Oki. You couldn't do it? No, I don't think I could do it either. Oh, do you, Elmer? And have those been, are they okay relationships? I mean, I'd like my end to be open, but not my wife's. What guy wouldn't? You don't think you could do it, Pam? There you go, air cooled. Okay, well, good night, Terry. Oh, do they? Well, good for them. Wow. I could never quite figure out swingers either. I don't think I could do that. I mean, I wouldn't mind if my wife or girlfriend brought some cute girl home every night, but other than that, I don't think I could do it. Oh, no kidding, John. Wow. Oh, wow. That's interesting, Josie. No kidding. Chosen one Mary, huh? That's pretty cool. Yeah, people always tell me that God sent me to them, and I just gotta try to keep a straight face. There you go. Okay. Now, how about this? And I talked to somebody about this on text today. With the women out there, would you agree that men, in some way, even if it's subtle, like to be in control of the relationship? Would you say that's a true statement or a false statement? I think it's inherent with men that it just kind of comes along with the territory. A normal guy. I'm generalizing. Do you think there's any validity to that? Good night, Terry. There you go, Faye. Oh, really? Okay, no kidding. Oh, all right, John. Okay. You think it's true, Imogen? I think it's true. Yeah. You don't think you could do it, Gail, huh? There you go, okay. No, I think, okay, would you agree with that? Do you think that men, a typical male, likes to be in control of the relationship? Would you agree with that? That could be Katie, yeah, you're right, yeah. Well, I sure hope Erica's doing okay. She was having a hell of a time with that back surgery. I feel bad because I helped her, find that doctor. She's had a lot of post-op pain. I think so too. I think that's a normal guy, you know? That's what it is, Frisky. That's what I think. That's exactly the same way I think. I think so too, because, because of political pressure, the mores, and the culture, that guys are keeping their damn mouth shut when they'd like to verbalize something else. There you go, Eric Gold. Yeah, there's a trick to that, Okie. You're right. Yeah, I think there's something to that. Yeah. Good night, Dolly. Oh, that's no big deal. Good luck with it, though. That'll be problem free. Wear your mask over there, too. The numbers are up. And take your hand sanitizer. Don't be touching shit. Seriously, this stuff is increasing. I think it's crazy to me, too. I think it is. Yeah, she went to the other side. Damn, you're right. Yep. Daisy, what are you doing over there, hon? Come on over here. People can see you. Hey, Daisy, you come on over on this side, hon. You come on over on this side. You come over here, hon. You good girl. Yeah, thank you, MJ. Good having you around. Thank you. Yeah, be careful on that. I'm not kidding you, Dolly. I've been keeping up with this stuff. Yeah, it's my medical advice. not kidding you, man. You know, Okie, we've talked about this. I mean, look at that site I sent you. And she's a pretty good listener. Daisy. Daisy's a good listener. Hey, Daisy. Daisy girl. You're a good listener. That's a girl, hon. Yeah, that's a girl listening to Dad. Yeah. I normally, today's the first day where I had to turn the heat on, the very lowest. You know, in these high-end hotels, I mean, the thermostat looks like it ought to be in the Smithsonian. And it can be off, where you'll be freezing your ass off. You don't dare want to turn it to the temperature that you'd like because you'll think you're in a sauna. So I turn it until I hear it click, which was 54 degrees. And it's not bad right now. I hope it doesn't get any warmer, but I suspect Daisy's close to the door because it's cooler. No, I know guys that their wives control their lives. Yeah, Daisy's a sweet girl, sweet dawn. Hard to believe 3 people got rid of her. The third one couldn't help it, but the first 2 could. Yeah, when her hair shaved down, I'm gonna let her hair grow out. She's starting to get cold when I let her out in the morning, and you know, it seemed to work better last year. Probably true. I've also heard, I don't know, I've heard that you'll never have better sex in your life than from a devoted, committed Christian woman in a happy marriage. How's that one for you, Eric? It's probably true. Yeah, wouldn't it okay? See, you're like that. It's kind of like old school, but nowadays, uh, it's off the charts. Go to one of these schools like the University of Michigan or University of Wisconsin. You know, these guys are flipping a coin on their sexuality just to please their girlfriend. It's nuts. Ask Faye. She knows what it's like over there. Yeah, we talk about it once in a while, Claudia. You know what that is? You don't agree with that, Albert? Okay. Yeah, you know, just hard to say, Katie. It's weird, you know. Oh, good for you, Eric. Cool. Well, you know, a good Christian woman, I shouldn't say good, a Christian woman is supposed to be submissive, which is, you know, so out of vogue, it's ridiculous. So if it is true and they are committed and they buy into that, it's probably true. Oh, you're that way too, huh, man? So you can tell you women aren't in your 20s because you'd probably be thinking differently. I mean, if the guy isn't waxing the floors and cooking a dozen cookies once a month, you know, he's not the right kind of guy in this day and age. It's changed so much, you know. Yeah, Daisy's a good dog, and she really is trouble free pretty much. She'll drop a turd on the hardwood floor here and there, but not much. I think Daisy's got night vision. Once in a while, she'll go downstairs, which is pitch dark. You can't see a thing down there, not 6 inches in front of you. And she'll drop a turd in the corner in that basement, and I wonder if she had radar to get back there. I mean, there isn't any light. Yeah, but I'm not convinced that bad girls make great, long-term relationships. See, a good Christian woman wouldn't consider it bad. She'd consider it being submissive and doing what God put her on the earth for. Yeah, I think it's overrated when you get older, but I don't think it's overrated when you get younger. You know, when you're younger, I mean, that's on your mind big time. At least was on mine. When you get older, you're trying to get out of it. Oh, you don't like that skinny stuff? Okay. Hey, Monty, how you doing? Yeah, I think she had a pretty good home. I mean, I think so. I mean, with Daisy's personality, I just can't imagine her sitting home all day. She would have to get bored out of her mind. Yeah, sound like it, don't it? Yeah, I mean, I see these shows sometimes back when Oprah was on. You get these like 60-year-old people on there and they were claiming they had the best sex of their life. I think that's a bunch of bullshit. Or they didn't have much sex when they were younger. I mean, anybody that had a lot of sex when they were younger, I mean, I don't see how you could think that the best sex in your life would be when you were 60. It just doesn't make any sense. Oh, thank you, 99. Appreciate that. Yeah, tell my psychiatrist. Yeah, yeah, you're probably right, Claudia. Oh, you don't buy it either? Yeah, I think it's a bunch of bullshit. I really do. Yeah, she's a good dog. I mean, I think you know how dogs are. I mean, Daisy'd probably be a great pet to Jack the Ripper if he was still around. If you treat them right, they don't care what you like. That's the advantage of them. Sex in your mind? Yeah, you're talking from a female perspective, Mary, which I think is the ultimate. I would agree with you. As you know, I've mentioned before, my best buddy in Chicago is a priest. We talked about that quite a bit. And, he did a lot of confession, did a lot of counseling, and that was one thing that he said that in all these years of this, that the people that talked about great sex lives were really in love. Yeah, yeah, sex in your mind. But that's more of a female perspective. Wouldn't you agree with that, Aaron? Yeah, you're right, Mary. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, taller is right. I mean, there's just certain things you don't like. Uh, I don't think I could be interested in somebody overweight. I just don't. I mean, like I say with everything, I don't like green beans. I mean, it's not because a green bean hit me in the head and I was in the hospital for a month. I just don't like them. Sometimes you just don't like things, and I don't think you need to explain yourself away. Yeah, it's HIV, then you get AIDS, Foggy. That's pretty. I wouldn't say curable, but you can test negative. But I'd hate to test the waters on that. It's actually hard for a guy to get HIV from a female if it's vaginal sex. The statistics prove this. You would or you would not, Okie. Yeah, I think this guy's got to go. Oh, come on, Susan. I think they're pulling a gag on you. Oh, do they? I know you can test negative now, but it's quite a regime. It's kind of like you know, it's not easy. I mean, when you take those pills for HIV, it's like you're putting them in one of those little plastic things. So you take the right ones in the right day. It's kind of like an organ transplant. People run around. I got a lung, a kidney, a liver transplant. Yeah. Well, you got a lifelong day-to-day ritual of medication. anti-rejection meds. It's a pain in the ass. Susan, I bet she tells you that, and then after they leave, they go out in the car and laugh like hell. I mean, I'm not saying it's impossible, but it sounds like she's bragging. I bet every year she buys a pumpkin that's bigger than the one you have. You know, it's a personality. Yeah, Claudia, you got my vote. Highly improbable, yeah. You know, there's a term in the legalese, it's more likely than not, which is how some things are determined. And that's what I would put that in that category. Well, I know for a while that the highest rate of HIV was among geriatric people. Yeah, I think it's normal though, Bobby. Oh, okay, Susan. Yeah, Claudia, I would go along with that as well. Yeah. Sheboygan? No, I don't think it was. A convent. You know, I mean to knock the profession, but you know, some of those nuns are, you know, they're not exactly celibate. Neither are the priests. I had a gay buddy of mine die, and I did the, you know, funeral arrangements, wake, blah blah blah, and I had about 40 Catholic priests at his wake. 20 of them I knew for quite a while. They'd go down and have a week of sex in Jamaica or Miami Beach or Tahiti. It wasn't uncommon at all if you really knew these guys. My friend bought the lands with the bears. Oh no, no, I was not. If you look, I'm glad. Yeah, that's what you're talking about. Yeah, no, it starts with the C. I go by there all the time. I looked it up on a list last night on towns that start with the C, and it wasn't on there. I think it's Curran, I think. Curran. That's where it's at. Curran. Yeah, Jeff and Sue Hannaford. Yeah, thank you, Claudia. Hey, Patricia. Yeah, you're right about that. No, I didn't hear about that. Well, you remember that lady that runs that church out in California in LA? What the hell is her name? She's a porno star, and then she married that guy. He was a Stanford grad. Real pretty lady. Oh, did he really? You wonder how that whole thing starts, don't you, Faye? When you can be that entrenched in a religion, and then you just, you know, the old devil's talking to you full time, and when you flip that switch and you both decide to leave. Oh, no kidding, Pam. Wow. Yeah, anytime you see an older guy and a young, attractive woman, on one hand, you can argue it's as honest as it gets. On the other hand, there's something really off. Either she's blind or she's into the money. Baptized you, huh? Yeah, I know a few instances like that, you know. Oh, was he okay? You know, when I was a kid, about 12, a buddy and I took a priest fishing. Boy, it seemed like that was in order, but I think he was afraid to proposition us. And that's before that stuff, you know, he didn't even want to believe it. I remember we were talking. and saying, yeah, this guy is weird. Hey, Rambling Ruthie, how you doing? Yeah, it's Bible study, Patricia. We're talking about the aberrations amongst people in religion for a career. Yeah, Gail. That it's not Skinner. It's not Skinner's not her last name. What the hell is it? Yeah, you're close though. Yeah, somebody was on here with that same name a while ago, and I was thinking of her then. I don't know if it's just coincidental or what. What is her name? Yeah, she did porn, and he was like ran that wacko church. Hey, Deanna, how you doing? Oh yeah. Did he file one of those lawsuits, Okie? And did it affect his life in any way? Oh, that's interesting, Faye. Huh. Oh, really? Oh, no kidding, man. Huh. Wow. I had a couple of female teachers. I was always hoping they'd molest me. Wasn't that lucky? Oh, it's pending. Wow. In fact, that's too bad. Yeah, they say sexual abuse victims, man, the crazy shit that it causes, guilt and everything. Good. How you doing, Annoyed Line? Ah, same old, same old. Kind of slow around Detroit. Yeah, yeah. Oh, is that true, Faye? I never read that. Oh, wow, that's too bad for the poor guy. Well, he'll get compensated. No, you don't, Susan. I agree with you. Appointed life. Yeah, yeah, it was. I think my guy would be 81 now if he was still alive. If you search around on my videos, you'll find a video I had of him and a buddy of his that was a famous priest as well. Frank Cimarusti is his name. Oh, okay, that's too bad, really. Here's the thing now. Here's the deal on that. Like, you could have like 10 people that would have the same thing your brother had happen to them, and five it would ruin their life, and five it wouldn't. Why? Any of the interviews really rambling. I think they all have something interesting to offer. You know what I mean? Yeah. Sorry about that, Okie. Really am. It's like huge damage to people. Oh, really, Claudia? I got that wrong on Jeopardy. You know, the Vatican is a country. You guys know that? I got that wrong on Jeopardy. Yeah, and the nuns had to take a vow of poverty, and the priest didn't. Oh, sorry about that. Isn't that something, Claudia? Yeah, that's what I mean. Huh. Well, sorry about that happening to you. Kinda, yeah. Oh, okay. Now, I'm not trying to be funny or cute or anything, but I wonder if being gay will change the perception of that if it went to a jury trial. It shouldn't have anything to do with it. Seriously, Albert? No. Man, that's too bad. So, what is he doing now, Ogie? Did he have a career or what? Yeah, you should know that. Intellectual piece of. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's where the Catholics really got nailed, is that the way they handled it, lied. Really, Albert? Where are you getting this info? You got any places you can cite so we can look ourselves? Nuns or potheads? Well, you made my day. Online, of course. Yeah, is there? I don't know that there's any evidence to support that, Claudia. Oh, poor guy. Huh. That's wild. Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, I mean, like in a lot of things, uh, you don't know until you've been there. But you gotta like decipher if what you hear is bullshit or not. No, I don't believe it. No, Daisy's got her own blanket, and I mean, I don't give a shit. I probably should. I mean, if you could get COVID off blankets and pillows, I'm sure I'd have been one of the first guys to catch it. No, she didn't need to go on. She's sacked out. You never know how you'd react to a molestation. You know, I think when I was in high school, I would have loved to have a couple of my teachers that take advantage of me. I had a couple of cute teachers. You see some of these teachers that have sex with their students. Now, I'm joking. I'm not serious. But you see some of these women that have sex with these teachers, and it's like, my God, these women are cute. But it's the circumstances and the breach of trust and all that bullshit. But as a young 16-year-old guy, I would have liked to give it a whirl. Oh, really? Okay. No shit. Oh, that sucks. Port Lake St. Lucie sucks too. They got one of those five. They call it. There's a name for it. There's an intersection there in. Is it Sebastian? What the hell's the name of that town? Right there in the uh, Stewart. Stewart. Like five roads come together at once. Oh, Virginia Woolf. I knew we could count on you. Thank you. Well, there we go. We got the validation we needed. Yeah. Florida's law enforcement's weird. Huh. Yeah, one of my high school teachers got nailed doing that. A month later, he was on Hollywood Squares. Yeah, Fort Pierce. Stewart's another place. Yeah. Oh, the jail is in Fort Pierce. Okay. Oh, the poor guy. You sure he's not bullshitting you? Yeah, I mean, you know him. You know, I'd take your word for it. Huh. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, is anybody even going? Are there any new nuns? Does anybody even do that anymore? Oh, that was nice, yeah. Here you go, Murray. Remember, vegetarian, no salmon. You got to get that protein from someplace. It's not going to be a carrot or a piece of lettuce. All right, Ram and Ruthie. Yep, take care. You're kind. Don't be putting any salmon on there if you're going to claim vegetarian. Yeah, I like the dries. Most people don't do the citizens, so thank you. No, that's a long time in jail. Wow. Do you guys not get along, or it's just the circumstances? From raw meal, okay. You eat much tofu, cheese? Oh, do they, Pam? No, veggie base. That a girl. Oh, the 29th. Okay. That's one strange state. I mean, I think if I got locked up in Florida, you would think you were in Mexico. Oh, you could too. There's not too many things that has eyeballs, buddy. They usually take those off. Oh, okay. I think you maybe overnight them a letter. You know, you get locked up in Florida too, and they got a million companies down there that scan your records and put them on the internet. I know a school teacher that just got nailed down there for smacking her boyfriend in the mouth, and it's all over the internet. Even I think she picked up a rolling pin or a toaster or something and threw it at him, and that takes it to a felony level. So she's going to lose her job if she gets convicted. Oh, okay. So not too many people replace them then. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, were you, Claudia? Okay. The Bible teacher. You still into Christianity? Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Yeah. You know, they could probably get busted for talking about his medical tests, HIPAA violation. Oh, okay. Bye, Ruthie. Oh, there you go. Oh, okay. Why don't you do jail anymore, buddy? Was that part of your witnessing? Oh, okay. That makes sense then. But I still think they're supposed to contact you and not tell you why. Oh, okay, buddy. Oh, 44 years. Good for you. So do you think the Jew and the Buddhist is going to hell? Oh, they didn't. No, okay, okay. Oh, okay. Well, how did Erin Andrews get all her nude photos and video taken off then? You can't find that anywhere. Oh, really, Mary? Oh, okay. Oh, really? Or, oh, wow, that's a problem. Huh. Well, it's legal now in a lot of states, Claudia. Yeah, I figured that, Pam. No, you're right, Virginia. Sure don't. If you did, nobody'd buy it. No, good for you, chosen one, Mary. You still like to do it if you could, huh? No, that's true, air code. You got that right. People getting fired all the time, even though it's legal. Oh, okay, Claudia. Sorry about your brother passing. Hey, yeah, man, how you doing? Yeah, big time, Pam. Sure is. Yeah. Yeah, what's that? Yeah, man. Yeah, what do you need? Sure. Way stronger. That's right. And gummies are even worse. Right, Pam. Yep. It's a complex plant. Not easy to grow. You're right, Eric. Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah, I never tried it. Never tried it. No, that's true, Pam. Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know why he was blocked. Usually, if somebody thinks they uh, block somebody accidentally, they'll email, and I didn't get an email about that. So I hate to unblock someone if I wasn't alerted it was an accident. You know what I mean? I mean, mistakes happen. I mean, you know what I mean? I mean, I'm assuming you're friends with the guy, but it must have been something that was just inappropriate or weird or mean or something. No, you're screwed there, cool. Big time. Yeah, you gotta get a program. Get the Power Director, and that way I could help you through it. I think they're up to 18 or 19 now. That way I could talk to you on the phone and save you from spending 100 hours trying to do one step. Sucks reading that stuff. Yeah, email me, will you? Yeah, sure. Well, I'm sorry about that, but you know what I mean. I mean, I'm not being a dick about it. I mean, it sucks and unfortunate if somebody got banned that shouldn't have been. But most of the time, I mean, I'll get an email and say, "Hey, I ban." And the only people that are allowed to ban people are moderators. So when they know they make a mistake, they can unban them right then and there. So I'm assuming that he would have made a negative comment or some kind of comment they didn't think was appropriate on a video along the way, and that's what we wouldn't have seen in one of these chats. You know, making a comment about Maddie's looks or something like that. Yeah, I'm willing to look at it again because I don't want anybody to get banned that shouldn't be. But I can just tell you from doing this for a while, people are just pissed they can't participate. No, that's no problem, Mark. Chosen one Oregon. It's no problem. Believe me, nobody hates learning editing programs more than me. It absolutely sucks, and it's not intuitive at all. You plug that thing in, you look at it. If you've never done it before, you can't make up from down. It'll take you a week to do a 1 minute video, and it'll be all messed up. I mean, there's no way around learning it legit through YouTube videos and reading the books, but it absolutely sucks. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, yeah. You're right, buddy. Yeah. Well, yeah, okay. I'll look at it again. I mean, like I said, if it's an accidental block on a chat, they can undo it right away. But if it's something on a video that somebody wakes up in the morning and sees, uh, and I don't know about it, you know, it's easy to block people accidentally if you're watching chats on a smartphone. You're scrolling up and down. It's easy to swipe the block function and not realize you did it. Faye blocked Intellectual Pizza accidentally one night and didn't know she did it. Yeah, no problem. But go and try and find Power Director on sale. Yeah, I'll give it to you right now. That's a pig hand. Yeah, figure. Oh, okay. Barry, you taking a lot of photos? Yeah, she likes carrying things around. Night, Katie. Oh, you like that number? Yeah, the leaves are great. Pretty much over now, but it's pretty good while it lasts. Yeah, I'll do it. It's such a pain in the ass finding somebody on a list to unblock them. You wouldn't believe it. Because I got so many people blocked. It's not chronological and it's not alphabetical. It takes forever. Yeah, it's nuts. Yeah, that just happened in here, and they got the baby as the dog was attacking him. Opie. There was a kid that killed here last spring. Yeah, isn't that terrible? I'll check it out though on this guy, Gonzo guy. Yeah, that's too bad. Somebody's gonna get arrested. Yeah. Hey Laura, how you doing? I don't think I'd have a big dog. I don't care what his personality, what around a kid, baby. Yeah, it's a good vehicle. Yep. Not worth the risk, you know. I think it's gonna be kind of the same weather tomorrow as well. Oh, did you? Cool. You know, that's about 100 grand now, even for the minimal scarring. I didn't hear that. Those were dingoes I got on that zoo video the other day, Laura. Oh, when? Okay. When? Yeah, I got bit in the ass by a German Shepherd one time. Oh, did it? Sorry about that. Yeah, pit bulls really aren't that high on the list of overall biting, Laura, believe it or not. I went through a lawsuit with pit bulls one time. Oh, do they air cool? No kidding, Patricia. Wow. Yeah, I just wouldn't chance it. An ankle biter, huh? Daisy was a biter at the beginning. Yeah, they do, but not overall. They're good dogs. And a lot of the times, the media reports a pit bull bite, and it's not even a pit bull. So do German Shepherds and Rottweilers and Irish Wolfhounds and everything else. What a weirdo, Patricia. Sorry about that, Pam. Yeah, Daisy's a little weird with strangers. Really, Poochie? Wow. Yeah, that's not cool. I'd make a police report on it. Have a lawyer put him on notice. Yeah, that's not good. Oh, thanks, Era. Oh, thanks, Mary. Seriously, Laura. Wow. I don't blame you, Eric. I got some nice lamps, some nice paintings, oil and watercolor. That's about it. I had some pit bulls attack some calves that I had in Florida. Probably true, Albert. Yeah, probably a good safety precaution. They're like literally for bears. You know, big giant bears. They're huge. You can like look one up on Google. It's illegal to set that stuff up in your yard, though. It's illegal. People have been nailed for putting wires for snowmobiles, you know, wrecking their property in the winter, and shotguns when they broke in homes. You can't do that. Hey, Nino. Yeah. No, I didn't. I'm about halfway through the element book, minerals, metals. Who's that big tall guy that was a famous skater? Tony something? He's still doing that? Tony Hawk, I think his name is. Huh. I never did that. I didn't. It didn't interest me. Oh wow. Huh. Yeah, I believe that, Laura. Yeah. Oh, that's cool. They're cool things. Yeah, that's cool. Huh. Yeah, what's he doing now, Tony Hawk? Oh, what's that about? Okay. Yeah, if we don't hear from you, Patricia, we'll send the cops. Oh, Hugh Hefner. He always, he always struck me as a gay guy that was faking it. Oh, okay. It must have been a miserable life being around him. Seemed like an old pervert. Yeah, skateboarding, Mary. Huh. You notice he never had his daughter in that magazine, Nude. She lived in the same neighborhood I lived in, met her husband in a bar around the corner, Christy. I never saw her, but she must have been down around there when I was down there. I just never ran into her. Hey, uh, Yeah, man, you still on there? Mary, you still on there? Chosen one, Mary, you on there? Or yeah, man, you on there? Either one of you guys? Chosen one, Mary, you hear me? Chosen one, Mary, can you hear me? No, use tomato juice, Eric. Yeah, huge snapping turtles. Is Yeah Man still on here? Chosen one, Mary, can you hear me? I know you're here, Patricia. Oh, okay, I was trying to talk to Chosen one, Mary, or Yeah Man. Oh, hydrogen peroxide works too, huh? Oh, okay. Oh, it didn't? Oh, that's weird. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, I was trying to get a hold of Mary, Chosen one, Mary. Yeah, man. He was interacting on Cray Cray's channel, which is a channel totally dedicated to ruining mine. Under no circumstances is he coming back here. He was blocked for that, as were some other people. It's very obvious what that lunatic is up to. And when I find somebody who's going on there and communicating with her, they're not coming on here and talking to me. He's done for good. That's why. It wasn't a mistake at all. I just got 2 emails sent to me. Yeah, absolutely no way. Yeah, well, he's not coming back. You know, you can spend about 10 seconds on there and realize what's going on. So he can go over there and have her promote his channel or whatever he's up to. Yeah, absolutely no way. And I've got screenshots of it. Yeah, that's exactly right, Okie, man. It's just I go through this all the time, running around telling people like, yeah, man, he can't understand why he was blocked. That's why. Oh, and that Jazzy, I never see her on here. Yeah, if she is, she'll be gone too. I just got rid of 2 other people for that today. And they all send me emails wanting to know why. Yeah, well, anybody that communicates with the channel dedicated to ruining mine, they're not welcome here. Oh, good. I'll get rid of her too. If you see her on here, block her. Well, that's a little different, but still. I mean, why anybody would go to a complete lunatic's channel is beyond me. It's obvious she's not all there. She's a troublemaker, a liar. And anybody that thinks they're going to come over here and why they're going over there, it's not happening. Yeah, I haven't seen her on in a long time. You know? Yeah, that's right, Aircool. Yep. Yeah, for sure. And then he runs around telling people like, yeah, man, he's devastated that he can't post here. Well, get smarter. You can go over there and talk to her. Oh, she was. Okay, well, I see her over here and she's gone too. Oh, thanks. Yeah, she's a lunatic and nut. I blocked her a long time ago. And then, did that, unbanned everybody and gave him another chance. Yeah, she's gone too. If you see her where she's made any comments, you can get rid of her there, even if it's an old one. So do it. Yeah. Hey, LA, how you doing? Good night, Mary. I'm going to be signing off here in a minute myself. Maybe watch the news a little bit and get something done. Yeah, she's really nice. Yeah, she's had her own struggles with drug addiction and lost souls. You're talking about? Yeah, it's real nice. There's a couple of them out there. I don't mind. Yeah. Yeah, that cray cray, big time. It's a lunatic. Yeah, good. I just got some more screenshots of some people that get blocked. Yeah, CRA. CRA, yeah. Yeah, they're idiots big time. Well, you guys, I think I'm going to watch the news. 11 o'clock. I hope you guys have a good day tomorrow. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with her. It's a good question. So good night, Mary. Good luck at work tomorrow. Good night, Albert, Cindy. How are you, Cindy? Okay, yeah. Yep. All right, Pam. See you, Virginia. Good night, Lakota. Yep, take care. Okay, Claudia. Yep, see you. See you, LA. Be on tomorrow night. Yep. Yeah, thank you, Patricia. Appreciate it. Yeah, thanks, Eric. Yep. Good night, not me. Yeah, you guys have a good day tomorrow. Okay, Faye. See you later. See you guys. Bye, Patricia.